So I give you a message today, Katie, that hits very close to home, both for myself and I think believers in general, if we're honest enough. So I title this Condemnation. And I take it from John chapter 8. And this is where Christ has brought a woman by the teachers of the law who has been caught in adultery. And they have in mind both to stone this woman and to trap Christ in some ridiculous response to their argument. But the Lord refuses to be trapped, and he goes on the offensive and gives them a response that catches these individuals completely off guard. He says, "He who is without sin, be the first one to cast the stone." And of course, these men being condemned in their hearts gradually pick up and leave. Then the Lord turns to the woman and says, "Where are those who were here to condemn you?" And the woman says, "Well, they've all left." And then Christ says, "Well, then neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." And then I turn to 1 John chapter 3, verse 20, where John says, "If our hearts condemn us, God is greater than our hearts." And I'll get right into the personal application by saying this: we are born, like it or not, with a sinful human nature, and it's with us from the womb to the tomb. And very often, as is the case with most believers, as I said in the beginning, if we're honest enough, we will come before the Lord with some particular sin, whatever it is, and we will ask His forgiveness, and yet we'll still walk away and not really feel like the burden has been lifted. We won't really feel like we've been forgiven. But nothing could be further from the truth, because God is faithful. If we ask His forgiveness, He will do just that. But due to our sinful nature, our hearts continue to condemn us. And maybe even those around us, as with the woman caught in adultery. And so I guess one of the big battles we face in life is learning to rest in God's forgiveness. And I think one of the greatest prayers that we can pray, I think really even on a daily basis, is for the Lord to help us to rest in His forgiveness. And it occurs to me that those who are able through Christ to accept His forgiveness the most are often those who are able to love the most. Those are my ideas for you today, Katie. God bless you.